Oops, should close that. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you're here. Um, Hopefully, sound's working okay. And um, it is Wednesday, July 30th. So that means paper crafting fun here in the casita. Pretty much every day is paper crafting fun here at the casita, though. So, um, all right. So we're going to be making a card today. If you've just stumbled across this video, then my name is Jennifer Olea. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Yuma, Arizona. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So, let's see, July 30th, which means we're like really close to August. I just saw something the other day that said August and autumn, they kind of sound alike. So everybody's going to be on board for autumn. And I feel like here in the desert Southwest, not so much. We're still going to be enjoying some hot weather. And I use the term enjoying very loosely. So with that, I wanted to do a very summery card because I'm still on board for summer. It just means more pool time, which I enjoy. Let's be real, I don't really like the hot weather, but I'm okay with the hot weather. So let me switch cameras. There we go. And this is where you can find me. Oh, no. I want it like that. There you go. Hopefully that's correct. This is where you can find me on all the socials. I do a Wednesday fun fold. So if you would like information about that, make sure you're signed up for my email. I'll put a link in the description on how you can do that. Every Wednesday, I do a fun fold video that gets dropped onto YouTube, and that also my email customers receive a recipe card with all the measurements. In the video, I talk about measurements. Sometimes I do that a little bit better than other times, but they're always in that Wednesday email. Okay, so here is the card that we're going to be making today. I just think it's so fun and bright and cheery, but I think I'm going to change a few things up about it. So we start with our basic card base, which is 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to fold that guy in half. Okay, and then we're going to put it off to the side. Oops. I have the cards from my video that I did right before this one, my fun fold video. So, okay, how did I create this right here, the stripes? I used the Painted Stripes stamp, and it's big. It's big like this, right? So this is our Stamparatus that we no longer sell, but still love and enjoy using. So I'm going to turn it like this. And the way that I did this guy is let's see. Yep. Okay. I have my 4 by 5 1/4 basic white, right? And I'm just going to double check. No, I want to go over here a little bit. Usually I do a little mark, but for some reason I didn't actually. Well, let's put this here. Take this off. This is how I do it. Let me show you. Is I put the paper there, and because this stamp is so big, I am not going to use my magnets. So my magnets are actually on the back side, and I'm just going to place this guy like so. going to do it this way because I want the big guy on the bottom. And I can see how I did it last time. So I'm just going to drop it on there like that. And then I'm going to squish it on like so. Okay. All right. Now, I have the stamp here. I'm going to use my ink spots. I don't use these very often. We get them in kits, right? The pre-inked ones we get in kits. We get a paper pumpkin. And this is a great way to use them. One, because they're not so big as our regular ink pads. They're easier to control where the ink is going to be. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so I'm taking Petunia Pop and I'm just going to rub it over these lines here, like so. And so I've got 3 colors. I'm going to do Petunia Pop, Pool Party. Let's do one more. I like Petunia Pop. Well, I like all the colors, but you know. Okay. And then Pool Party. Yeah. We're going to rub this guy on like so. Now, if you don't have any of these, we do sell these blank, right? We sell a blank and then you can just add ink to them from the re-inker. I know lots of ladies that do that. They also like these re-inkers because they don't get as juicy as our stamp pads. And Old Olive. So we're just going to rub this over like so. Okay. And then we're going to push it down like this. Push, push, push. And I'll put my hand there so the glare's not really, really bad. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Okay. There's this. Squish. And then let's lift it up. And I'm going to put it back down and press a little bit over here. I may have missed ink over there. But it's very like watercolor-like, so I don't want it. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? There could be missing ink. There could be, it's just a watercolor effect, I guess. Okay, so there's this. Now, I am going to cut this down a little bit because I think this is, am I? Or am I going to use it exactly the way it is? I think I'll use it exactly the way it is. So, I didn't build that stamp set, but let me show you. So I pulled out the Meant to Be stamp set that coordinates with this Meant to Be scrapbooking kit. And I feel like I say the word scrapbooking a lot, but we all know that I don't really scrapbook, although I would really like to scrapbook. But I have used this kit and cut it down for other things. And so I can't complete the kit the way it was intended. So I'm just using up the paper. I could probably, with my stash that I have, I could do something pretty close to what was intended if I choose. But I want to use this yellow because it's bright and happy and summery. And I'm gonna need a black. So I have to go back there and get it because I'm not that prepared. Because we're going to cut out the octagons that come with the dies that coordinate with the Meant to Be stamp set. Okay, so let me get the black and not trip over everything. Let's see. Okay, So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes of octagons. We're using the smallest and the next over. Okay, but we're only going to cut out the black in that guy and that guy. Let me cut this out so we can do it all at once. And go from there. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. This is not like a normal Wednesday for me. I've already been out and did some errands. So I feel like it should be lunchtime already, but it's not. Okay. So let's do this. Like so. Run this, oops. Run this through. Let's see. And these guys, they do 2 cuts. So you could have the little frame if you want. So they do these guys. So I mean, let's see. Take those out. You could save these for another project or not. I probably won't. I'd have a lot of scrap piles if I did that, right? So let's put these guys back. I feel like my voice is about to go because I've been so productive today. Okay. So we're going to add this guy, right? We're going to layer it. So let's do that. So I love a good seal and a good layer. Okay. Now we're going to put this guy on the front of the card because I just love how the black makes all the colors pop, right? And then we're going to add this, but we will use dimensionals to add this guy. Like so. And then one of the things that comes in kits, like every kit's going to be different, right? Every kit has a theme. Every scrapbook kit has a different theme. And with this being flowers and bees, there is these punch outs. I just dropped a bunch of paper on the floor. Excuse me. Let me show you. There are these punch outs that, can you guys see? So there's a bunch of hearts and there is a bunch of flowers. So how I made this card was I just took the flowers, I punched them out. Now, can you guys see there is a middle punch out? I just left it there. So I'm just going to take 3, right? Because that's what we do with embellishments. We do odd numbers. And probably going to put them something like this. Like so. Now, for the sample card, this guy right here, I did stamp everything, but I thought, why not use what the kit gave me? And I have these guys already and their stickers, right? So how easy peasy would that be to just add this guy to the front of our octagon? So we're just going to go like this. And we're going to use dimensionals. Like I said, not big dimensionals. There we go. How many dimensionals are enough dimensionals? That's the question. It's probably a lot of dimensionals for this guy, but Not really. All right. So let's add this guy. Like so. And let's just go ahead and use some seal to put these guys on there. Right? These flowers remind me of that guy on top. When I had flowers in my garden. I had like 1 or 2 flowers in my garden last year. All right, so let's pull that off. Put it a little bit higher. Oops, that guy came off. That's okay. You know what we're going to do? Because we're going to add bling to the middle of these flowers. You're not even going to see the circle. Like this. There's that. Okay. Now, to stamp the front of the card. So this guy, the sample, I had a stamp set. It says, "You make me happy." I used this guy right here, Charming Duck Pond, which is no longer available, but I liked how the sentiment was straight. So I started looking through my my stamps, and I did not get, here we go again. It's been a while since I've been back to the desk. Back and forth, back and forth. But I like how this, I could put something on this white strip and you can see either side of the old olive, right? So let's get out Happy, if I could find it. And when Happy is cursive on a stamp set, you definitely want to make sure that it's the correct way, because when it's cursive, the H has a loop and the Y has a loop. And so it could be upside down and you don't even know it. You know, I'm just giving you pointers because sometimes crazy things happen in paper crafting. And then we're going to find the word birthday in here, like this. Okay. And I think I'm going to do 2 different colors. So I want Happy in Petunia Pop. Oops. So let's ink that guy up like so. And I want birthday in pool party. Woo! Well, I guess we're going to have to do, good thing I got the log strip, huh? Okay, let's do this again. Happy, like so. And then birthday. I really like that. Let's do, flip it over. Bear with me, guys. We're going to do this one, I think. And maybe we'll just do, well, we are going to do one color. Let's do pool party. Let's see. Be happy. Beautiful. Thank you, Yolanda. Hello, Lee. I'm so happy you're here. All right. So let's ink that guy up. And there we go. All right. Now, I do want it to be 4 inches because I want it like that. Okay, we're going to throw that guy away. Now, let's put this on the front of the card, like so. There we go. So there. And then for the inside of the card, I have this guy. I want a little strip of this yellow paper, this probably Daffodil Delight paper with stars on it. So I want a little strip to go on the inside, like so. And I don't know that I've ever tripped over my cart so much in a video as I have today. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside like this, and then I'll trip it off like this. I also think this could be this color, the yellow and the black, always reminds me of football too. Which I'm not even really a Steelers fan, so I don't know why. Okay, and then this stamp set has a cute little bee in it, and so I thought I would use that guy. Let's see. Let's see. Lee says, such a fun card. Love all the colors. Oh, thank you, Lee. Yeah, I wanted something bright. My fun full card for today that I already filled is very, I mean, I love the colors, but it's very like neutral colors. Okay. So let's see. We're going to do this little guy, and we're going to do the flower. So in the meant to be stamp set, there's this flower. And let's do Pool Party again, I guess. Pick this up. Let's see. There we go. We'll do like so. All right, so we're going to add this guy to the inside, and that is a, nope, we still have blade. I have to add blade to the flowers. Let's see, there's this guy. I mean, look at how cute that guy is. All right, put some stamps on a block so I don't lose them, and then we're going to add some bling, as I said. We have, what is this? This is 2024 26 in color shimmer gems. I'm not sure if they're still available on the last chance or not, but they go perfect with these colors. So we're going to add some bling to the little flower guys, like so. And maybe a few more, because why not? Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right, so here's the card we made today. And then here's my sample card that I made yesterday. I stamped the bee, did some die cutting, and then the stamp set. There you go. So I really, really love this, the painted stripe. It's big. Oh gosh, what do we call them? They're big. They're big stamp sets. So hopefully you guys enjoy this card. And hopefully you get a little time today for some paper crafting fun. I am off to go do some help with teacher stuff. So let's see how that goes for me. All right, guys, I will be here next week. Same time, same place, 10 a.m. Arizona time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.